Hello guys, welcome to Neat Galaxy, and today this is the first video on organic chemistry. Please see the video and study well guys. For 20 days we will upload organic chemistry, full organic chemistry, 4 chapters in 11th standard. So now this is a very basic video on organic chemistry which we need to for understanding organic chemistry we need to learn these and all. So first is the catenation property. What is mean by catenation property? uh, Carbon has the catenation property. What is mean by that? It has the ability to bond itself. Nothing guys, it has the ability to bond itself. This is called as catenation property, and it has high strength. See, C bond C, it has the ability to bond by itself. This is called as catenation property, where the organic chemistry which deals about the study of compounds and carbons. Then we need to know about covalent compounds. What is meant by covalent compounds? So covalent compounds can be said in words like equally sharing of electrons. What is mean by equally sharing of electrons? Let us see the example. Consider a oxygen, one O and one O. This will be called as O2. So oxygen's electronic configuration is 2 comma 6. So 2 in the inner shell and 6 in the outer shell we have drawn guys. To get the stable condition, both oxygen should get 2 electrons to get octet rule possible. So now see guys, in inner 2 electrons in both the oxygens, but outer they have 4 electrons, and this side outer they have 4 electrons. We can say that these 2 electrons moves here and these 2 electrons moves here to form a bond of O double bond O. Two pairs are present, 2 pairs of electrons are present. 2 pairs of electrons becomes a bond. 2 electrons forms one bond. So 4 electrons forms double bond. So it is called as covalent bond. These covalent bonds are soluble in organic compounds like benzene, toluene and ether, but they are insoluble in water. Alkenes CnH2n, alkenes formula, they are alkenes CnH2n and alkynes CnH2n minus 2, where n is nothing but the number of carbons present in an compound. Functional group, specific combination of bonded atoms, where functional group is nothing but a bonded atoms where a carbon is attached to which type of atom. This is called as functional group. And what is mean by homologous series? It is nothing but a functional group which has a successive member differ by CH2 groups. Successive member, their preceding member differs by CH2. Their example is alcohols and alkanes, CnH2n plus 2, alcohols and alkanes. These are the number of carbons guys. Carbon, when one carbon we need to say as meth, 2 carbon eth, 3 carbon prop. You should memorize this, which is very easy guys. So 4 but, 5 carbon pent, 6 carbon hex, 7 carbons hept, 8 carbons opt, and 9 carbon nona, 10 carbon dec, 11 carbon undeck, 12 carbons dodeck, 13 carbons trideck, and 20 carbons ecos. Coming back to organic compounds, where organic compounds have two types. They are acyclic compounds and cyclic compounds. In name itself, absent of cyclic. Cyclic is a cycle compound, which can we say that it is a open chain compound. What does mean by open chain compound? It's nothing but butane. In a straight line, it will be in straight line or in branched carbons or straight line carbon, which will not be in cycle form. So they are called as acycle. Cyclic are closed chain compounds. Closed chain compounds, like they can be in triangle or in square shape or in hexagon shape, pentagon shape, that will be closed. These acyclic compounds are also known as aliphatic compounds. Simple butane and pentane, they are called as aliphatic compounds. Nothing but acyclic compounds are called as aliphatic compounds. Where this cyclic compounds, closed chain compounds are divided into two. They are homocyclic and heterocyclic. In the name itself, we can say what is meant by homocyclic and what is meant by heterocyclic. Heterocyclic will have nitrogen, oxygen, and sulfur atoms, but homocyclic will not have. It will have just carbon and hydrogen. So alicyclic and aromatic homocyclic compounds, heterocyclic, alicyclic, heterocyclic, and aromatic heterocyclic. Then coming back to aromatic guys, they have benzoid aromatic compounds and non-benzoid aromatic compounds. We can see in detail that about these branches, guys. So now first, acyclic compounds, open chain. Carbon atoms are linked with aliphatic compounds. Carbon atoms are linked to one another. Carbon atoms linked with one another. They are called as open chain, which will be straight or branched. These are called as aliphatic compounds. And example C, we have right in straight line CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, butane. Heterocyclic. What is mean by heterocyclic and what is mean by second is cyclic compounds or closed chains. See guys, they are in closed chain. There will be CH3, 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 CH3 on each corner. Here also CH3, CH3, CH3 on three corners. Contains at least one ring. They should contain at least one ring. They are called as cyclic. And they have in cyclic, there are two types now. Homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic and heterocyclic. In homocyclic, they have alicyclic and aromatic homocyclic. In alicyclic, they in ring there should be 3 or more carbons like this. In a cycle, they should have 3 or more carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4. They should have, this is called example for alicyclic compounds. They should have a ring in which a ring should have one more than 3 carbons. They are called as alicyclic compounds and aromatic compounds. Why they are called as aromatic compounds? Because the compounds which formed have a definite fragrance or odor. In Greek word, we will say that it is an aroma. Order for odor, we will say aroma. Aroma means smell. So these compounds have a smell in that, so they are called as aromatic compounds. It should have at least one ring of one benzene. They should have one benzene. Definitely they should have one benzene. These aromatic compounds are divided into two: benzoid aromatics and non-benzoid aromatics, where benzoid formula naphthalene. See, one benzene plus another benzene. They should have double bonds in benzene. But in a alicyclic, there should be no bond. Only single bond will be there. But in aromatic, there will be, of course, and definitely we should need two bonds, double bonds or triple bonds. So they are called as aromatic. Benzoid and non-benzoid structural unit differ from benzoid. Other than benzoid, which has double bond or triple bond, they are called as which is in cyclic form. So they are called as non-benzoid. We have given an example for tropolene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It has 7 carbons and one ketone group and OH group. So they are called as COOH, carboxylic acid group. They have attached to carboxylic acid group. So next is coming back to heterocyclic compounds. We have seen here homocyclic compounds. Homocyclic compounds we have seen. Now we are going to see about heterocyclic compounds. Cyclic compounds, one or more cyclic compounds, one or more heteroatoms. In heterocyclic compounds, they should have one or more heteroatoms. They should have oxygen, nitrogen, or sulfur. So alicyclic, heterocyclic compounds. An important example is pyrrolidine. Pyrrolidine is a structure which they have here one bond between N and H. They alicyclic is always a single bond. They should not have any double bonds or triple bonds. So they should have one. They alicyclic has three or more carbons. In this also they have three or more carbons. Only difference is they have a functional group. They have a group of heteroatoms, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur. Then aromatic heterocyclic is which resembles benzene and aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds have double bonds or triple bond. So this is the example for heterocyclic aromatic compounds. This is in more than two or more carbons and which have double bonds in that. So NH. This is called as pyrroline. It is called as pyrrole. And next one, this is called as pyridine. Benzene with N, pyridine. So that's all, guys. Thank you for watching. This is the foremost video. Please concentrate on organic chemistry because it is a very weighted chapter. We can expect 6 to 8 questions in this. So please study well, guys. Thank you.